Hey guys, it is Josh Kicks here, and today I'm actually going to be talking about reselling some AirPod Maxes in 2024. This has been a huge boom that I've been seeing. Like, there's been spider hoodie videos, just a ton of videos talking about, reselling, and so I thought I'd do my 2 cents on AirPod Maxes because there's a lot of information that we could go over, and I think it'd be very useful. So let's go ahead and hop into it. So I've been in the reselling space off and on for a while now, and one of the biggest hits I've had was actually manga, which I love manga. And I didn't really expect it to do as well as it did. I made around 26 grand back in 2021 when I was big into reselling. That was my huge boom. I will put a screenshot on just as, confirmation. But overall, reselling is a really, really good and easy way to make money. And, it's kind of crazy, but I've been seeing a lot of turn towards, spider hoodies, AirPod Maxes, and all these. So I've got a ton of vendor links as well for you, so I'll link them down below. Anyways, let's go ahead and jump into reselling and how to resell these AirPod Maxes. So down below, like I said, I do have the link right here to this spreadsheet, which has all the stuff to resell. There is so much on here, it's actually kind of insane. But if you are looking for shoe spreads and clothing spreads, I do have them as well. Anyways, I wanted to go ahead and talk about AirPod Maxes. This vendor link right here goes for $77.47 for just one. Now, I recommend going for 2 pieces because, as you can see, it goes down in price to $68.82. Now, this does have free shipping as of right now, so this is a really good time to, jump on this. And basically, these are 1-to-1. But this is absolutely insane. Let me show you. So the natural price for AirPod Maxes are $549. And then if we go over to StockX, you can see these go down to about $400. As of right now, they actually went up to $409 for some reason. So I will have to update the spreadsheet. But over on the spreadsheet, you can see right here the DHgate price and the StockX price. Now, we'll let you guys know if these links go as dead links or, you click on one. Like right now, I think the AirPods actually went down as I'm recording this video. Yeah, I will have to update these, and if they ever go down, just let me know in the comment section. I'll get them fixed. And the prices are always going up and down. You know how it is. So I'll try to keep this updated as best as possible. But this is just crazy, okay? Because we got $409 right here. This has only gone down $100 from the actual price. Now keep in mind, these are reps. But when we go ahead and sell this, we have up to $300 to play with. And for me, I've always liked to just do the cheaper end of things because it's just easier that way. All right, let's go ahead and do some math real quick. So the first one does come with free shipping, but do note if you go any higher than that, it will take off this free shipping. Even if it says free shipping, you'll notice right here, $137. But even still, I would recommend doing 2 pieces. The reason for that is because this is already going to be $77. So if we go ahead and do $77 plus 47 cents, and then add that again, we're going to have $154. So naturally, we are actually going to be saving quite a bit of money here if we go with 2 pieces. And if we're reselling, it's best to get bulk than just, one. So now that we've bought 2, let's just say you went ahead and bought this. We are down in the hole by $137. All right. So how are we going to make our money back on this? Now, like I said, we've got about $300 worth right here to play with. And I've always personally, whenever I've done my reselling, I don't like to be up there with the most expensive. I always like to kind of be at the bottom of the barrel. So, for example, let's say I wanted to sell these, I'd probably go with 150. 150 is nowhere near, where StockX is, and it's nowhere near how much the originals are. And yeah, it's a really good range. It's not too high, not too expensive, and for AirPod Maxes, that's a perfect number. So let's go ahead and sell one for $150. We want to go ahead and minus that times what our thing is. So naturally, let's just say both of them got sold at $150. So we just do times that by 2, and we've got $300. So now we've got $300. Obviously, we're going to have to minus the, shipping cost. Now, obviously, shipping cost varies. So let's just give us a generous number of minus $25 in shipping in total from the 2 orders. So we just made $270 just off of 2 AirPod Maxes in 1 week. Now, obviously, this is accordance to how you can actually, if you can sell these AirPod Maxes, it's not guaranteed until it actually goes through. And I understand that. So let's just talk about how you can sell these. So the biggest thing is whenever people are looking to buy some AirPod Maxes, one of the best things you could do is to just stand out. I mean, pictures are everything. If you make sloppy pictures, you make things that just are awful, you ain't gonna get a sell. It's just not like that. It's like YouTube, for example. You always want to make a image that is very interesting and makes it pop out against the rest. And for doing photos and such, you always want to have a clean background, something that just makes it pop. I personally have a coffee table that I'll put my stuff on, and I'll just take a screenshot from top down, and it just looks really, really good because it's like a wood texture, and that wood texture just looks so phenomenal with a lot of the technology pieces. And I say technology pieces as in like your iPhones, you've got your AirPod Maxes, AirPods, things like that. They just look so nice and clean with that wood behind it, that natural feel. But yeah, I would never recommend using stock pictures, especially if they've got logos on them. That is just no. But yeah, you also want to make sure you've got keywords, and you want to always look for, and this just goes in general for reselling, is if you go to resell something, always make sure to check to see how much has been sold, and if a product has been sold, how much is it sold for, and then you can range it from there. That's how I always done my stuff. So like, for example, I'll go back to manga. I've resold probably more manga than a lot of this other stuff, and I don't do reselling as much anymore, mostly because I've got other stuff to do. I'm more content creator based now. But one of the biggest things, let's say I'm gonna resell this manga that is gonna go for $100 because it's out of stock, right? Take a look at the sold, and I noticed that these are going for about 100, 150, some are even going for 200, but I noticed that there's a lot of these that are sold for around 100, more than the ones that go for 150 and 200. So I'm gonna definitely sell it for about $100. Now let's just say I bought this manga for $10 because that's how much the original price, retail price was, it because that's where I found it. So I've got a lot of room for money to play with. I would be even willing to go down to $95 because somebody's going to be looking at that and being like, oh, wow, $95, whereas these others are going for $200. Buy. Instant buy. You make sure those thumbnails look phenomenal. You make your description look catchy, popping. You want to be very, transparent with the seller, and you'll get sales pretty quickly. And I think a lot of the biggest thing as well is the more ratings you have on your shop, the better it's going to be overall. If you are going to go ahead and do AirPod Maxes, I do recommend going on Mercari more than eBay. You could even do Facebook Marketplace if you wanted, but again, I think that Mercari is the best spot for AirPod Maxes as of right now. And don't be afraid to always sell other items as well. I've always recommended doing more than just one item, because if you're waiting for someone just to buy the one item, it's more likely a harder chance you're going to get it. Like, I usually will put, when I did a lot of reselling, I would put 10, 20 items up and let them sit, and then, let them, go, and then I just keep making my store have so much items. That way the money just keeps flowing and just keeps growing. Anyways, guys, that's my video on reselling for the AirPod Maxes. If this video was helpful or useful, make sure to subscribe to the channel. I'll be doing more reselling videos, de-educated videos, and much more. Check out this video here, and I'll see you next time. Bye!